This is 5.7a of geometry. So we've got a theorem here, theorem 513, called the hinge theorem. And you can picture this, they call this the hinge theorem in reference to a door or something with a hinge. So if we look here, we've got two pairs of sides congruent, right? And then we're looking at these angles. So the red angle here is bigger than the blue angle. If the red angle is bigger than the blue angle, then this red side opposite is bigger than this blue side. If you think about a door opening, the length of the door and the length of the door frame are always going to stay the same. Right? Let me attempt a door. Okay, so this length here is always going to stay the same, right? And where it's shutting into the door frame is always going to stay the same. But depending on how much you open the door, the angle right here is going to change. When it's a smaller angle, this distance here is small. When it's a bigger angle here, this distance here is going to be bigger. So let's put it into practice. Let's just look at our got it problem down here. They ask what inequality relates Ln and OQ. So Mn is 7 and QP is 7, so these are congruent. ML is 4 and OP is 4, so these guys are congruent. So if I look at the angles in between them, over here we got 125, and over here we got 78. So obviously 125 is bigger than 78. So that means this side here, Ln, is bigger than this side, QO. Ln is greater than QO. Okay, looking at this swing ride, so down here is our two different times, our two different options. You can see here, if we look at angle 1 and angle 2, that angle 1 is smaller than angle 2, right? And the distance between A and B is the same in both of them. And the length of the chains, BC, are going to be the same, right? So I have the situation I need for my theorem. So if angle 1 is smaller than angle 2, well, that means that this AC right here is smaller than this AC right here. When this angle over here is bigger, the distance the person is from the middle is going to be bigger. Okay, so we've got two different scissors opened, different amounts. So the left one is open 35 degrees, and the right one is open 40 degrees. So these are the same scissors, so this guy is congruent to this one, and this one is congruent to this one. So I've met the requirements for that theorem. So if this is 35 and this is 40, 40 is bigger than 35. So this one is the bigger one. It's open wider. This one is smaller. And there's your homework.